I'm randomly thinking of the way people used to nitpick at influencers, like, you know, the big influencers like Patricia Bird and Jackie Aina, and they would always comment they would always comment on their foundation shade. It's not your shade. I think the undertone is wrong. People are so nitpicky over the most irrelevant things. You know what? I'm going to do it. I was debating. I didn't know if I wanted to do like a separate book review. It actually might. It might still be. I'll see how long the video is gonna be, but I wanted to talk a little bit about a book that I was reading, and I've been wanting to do a book review on it, but then yeah, I've been so busy, and yeah, I really wanted to do a dedicated book review, but I think since we're here already, I'm gonna talk about it. Let me show you. It is none other than Transcendent Kingdom by Yaa Gyasi. I don't know, do you like the cover? I love the cover, actually, I really do, but there were so many people that I saw talking about it and saying how they didn't like this cover, and they liked the other one. I did like the other one as well, but I thought this one really stood out, especially when you look at the spine. Like, look at that detail there. It's gold and pink and green. It's so pretty. I really like this. I was like, I don't get it, and it's quite big, actually. It's quite a big size, but I was like, guys, it's a pretty book anyway, and I think it stands out like when it's on a bookshelf. It's funny, actually. I feel this is very full circle. A few years ago was when I had like, I still have homegoing, and a few years ago is when I did the homegoing review, and I did it at the same place where I'll be doing the photo shoot from today, so that's pretty funny. Obviously you notice that it's not on this channel, because I did it a few years ago when I started my other channel. So for those of you who don't know, I have another channel which is now, it started out as just me, and then it merged into my husband and I, and we were trying to figure that out. But basically what it is now is more like of a vlog channel, with travel, and we've gone on several trips, and if you haven't watched any of those videos, I'd really appreciate it if you did, because there are a lot of fun videos on there of us traveling and, yeah, exploring and doing that kind of thing. So yeah, that video, the previous book review, is on that channel, so you can go and watch it. But yeah, I was a different person. I was very excited, I think. Yeah, but anyway, all that to say, I've become, the reason for me sort of starting this channel, in addition to the other channel, is just that I'm such a homebody now. I'm really a homebody. I love being at home and just in my own space and not peopling all the time, which is very weird because I am still pretty outgoing, but I'm very much a homebody now. And yeah, that channel is very out there, outgoing, doing all this exciting stuff, and this one is more mellow. Just, yeah, me being me, like, authentically. Not that I wasn't authentic on the other channel, but it was a lot more, because we're doing a lot more exciting things. So yeah, it's just generally not that I was more exciting, but the stuff we would do are more exciting than me just talking, sitting here and talking and being open and honest and all that. But yeah, it's just, I like it because, yeah, I get the best of both worlds. I like to think of it as that other channel being me, like coffee, and then this one is tea, because we're calm here, we're cool, calm and collected, and over there we're like adrenaline junkie. No, not really. Like, I'm I'm not really an adrenaline junkie, but like adventure and travel and all that exciting stuff. So we haven't posted on there in a while. It's so funny because I'm here preparing for my birthday shoot, and like my birthday is in a few days, and I haven't even edited the video from last year, my birthday last year, which was meant to go up on that channel, which it still probably will, because it was a very fun one. But then I was debating, like, should I post it here because we're now here, but then you know, it's like a parallel universe. I'm trying to catch up on that channel, and yeah, here is like current real time. So if you want throwbacks and fun stuff that we get up to, then please do go ahead and subscribe to the other channel. Yeah, so coming back to, whoa, I look like I don't even know, it's like very flat, and I don't even have like any highlighter, anyway, whatever, I'll do my eyes and then it'll be fine. Back to Transcendent Kingdom. So yeah, Transcendent Kingdom, I can't hate it, because I really love Yaa's style of writing. It's very easy to read, and the past few months I've been reading quite a lot more, and I've read a lot of books that have been hard to read. Just not even that they're complicated English, they don't flow, they don't have any sense of direct, I don't know, like some books are hard to read, but her style of writing is really refreshing, and it's just calm, it's easy, it's so easy to read. That being said, you know, I have to give her a lot of grace, because it's basically what I've been saying about how I've changed from the last time that I read one of her books. Like I was very, you know, and I feel like that's sort of parallel. Like you can clearly see that it's the same person who wrote the book, just as you can see that it's me on that channel and me on this channel. But there's a difference. Like I said, there's that one, like the adrenaline, like action-packed, and then there's the mellow version, and I feel that that's kind of like what Transcendent Kingdom and Homegoing are like. I would, however, say if you haven't read Homegoing yet and you have been wanting to read Transcendent Kingdom, then start with Transcendent Kingdom, and then build up to Homegoing, because Homegoing was, but then as well, she set the bar really high for herself. So, and especially when you don't have a lot of work of hers to compare, for example, like Chimamanda, and you know, having read a few of her books, although they're different, you sort of see like a theme. But Transcendent Kingdom and Homegoing are polar opposites. There was a lot happening in Homegoing. Transcendent Kingdom, not so much. But you have to love it. It's like you really do have to love it. It's a very mellow book. It's very calm. There's no drama. But it is bordering on boring. I can say that I was reading it waiting for the big event to happen, and that just didn't happen. The end of the book for me was very like dissatisfying. It was like, is that it? Is that what everyone's been talking about? Is this the book? You know, because I was psyching myself up for it. I felt that I wasn't in the right, because I'd heard people saying how it tackles so many different things, like religion and mental health, drug abuse, substance abuse. It's a lot, but then it's almost too much. It's like everything is surface level, though it goes in depth, but you don't really get that like character development and that real focus, especially considering who the main character is. She's like, there's really not much happening for her, but it's nice in the sense that, you know, she's been through a lot. She had been through a lot, like she lost her brother when she was quite young. Her mom was depressed. So it tackles all of those issues, but it's now her looking, well, she's still sort of going through it, and she's processing her grief and feelings, but it's very, what's what's the word, like that you're just like, okay, so you had all those traumatic things happen to you, but now you're just like nothing, you're not really doing much. But then you understand because she's been through a lot and she just wants that stability. So there's that aspect. But I do feel as though it kind of gives Emperor's New Clothes vibes. Obviously, that I think that's just the best analogy. Not that it's that extreme, but it's the perfect example of some people blowing something really out of proportion, and then someone just coming along and saying, wait a minute, like, dude, you're not wearing any clothes. It's sort of giving that kind of energy. Like, so many people have been hyping it up and talking about how it talks about all these things, but it's like, is it really that deep? I don't know. But yeah, that's those are my few thoughts on Transcendent Kingdom. I think it's giving range. So we've been saying lately, it's giving range. Like, it shows how diverse an author she is. That she can actually write a book like Homegoing and write a book like Transcendent Kingdom as well. That shows a lot of skill. Yeah, but they're very, very different. But we've got to love her for that. And honestly, I know Transcendent Kingdom just came out, but I really can't wait to see what she's gonna put out next, because we honestly just don't know. We don't know what to expect. It could be anything. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. So those are my thoughts on Transcendent Kingdom. Okay, I'm almost done with my makeup. Just doing mascara. See you real soon.